Site Recovery Manager is a product from VMware that integrates with your virtual infrastructure that allows you to replicate virtual machines from one location, which is your primary location, to a disaster recovery location in a separate virtual infrastructure. It relies on Site Recovery Manager product to integrate with Virtual Center and also network storage that is replicated independent of your virtual infrastructure. This is your primary site, your protected site, so to speak, with Site Recovery Manager. In another location, you will have a second virtual infrastructure with Virtual Center, at least one, probably more than one ESX hosts, and shared storage. Once you have this in place, you install Site Recovery Manager in both locations, as well as some software from your storage vendor that integrates the storage replication with Site Recovery Manager and Virtual Center. Once this is in place, you can then develop a recovery program where you will set up in your plan which virtual machines you wish to protect on your primary site. When you test or enact a disaster, this replication cycle is then broken by Site Recovery Manager at the DR site. The volume is changed from a replicated volume to a primary volume and is mounted to your ESX hosts. Site Recovery Manager then takes your phantom virtual machines, registers them fully, and starts them up, changing network, changing IP addresses, whatever is needed to get these virtual machines up and running in your disaster site. When you hit the big red button, so to speak, in your DR site, within 5 minutes, virtual machines are starting up and your site is protected. Your data loss is the time you take to replicate. Some vendors are once a day, once an hour. Some can get down to 5 minutes worth of replication time in between sites. If you have 5 minutes worth of replication time, these virtual machines are 5 minutes away from when they failed. Additionally, because it's virtual, you can run this in a big protected bubble and test it. Running a test offline allows you to verify all of this works without connecting to the real world, and logs the events, which will become your DR runbook. You can verify virtual machines come over, they start, IPs change, network connections are set up, and then when you're done, hit the button to revert everything back to normal, and you're back on schedule for DR, but you still have the log to verify what happened. Offline disaster recovery testing that you can drop on your boss's desk and say, I've tested it, it works.